Are you ready to become a real-life small group leader? I'm going to be honest, it's not always easy, but it can be one of the most rewarding things that you will ever do. Why? Because you are instilling faith, love, and hope into the lives of these little ones. Now, what exactly is a small group leader? Is it more like a friend, a coach, a teacher? Well, it's kind of a mixture of all of those things together. A small group leader is someone who chooses to invest in the lives of a few to encourage the authentic faith. Every small group leader should aim to do, well, these 4 things. Be present. Connect faith to a community by showing up predictably, mentally, and randomly. Number 2, create a safe space. Clarify their faith as they grow by leading the group, respecting the process, and guarding their hearts. Number 3, partner with parents. Nurture an everyday faith by cueing the parent, honoring the parent, and reinforcing the family. Next one, make it personal. By your example, inspire their faith by living in community, setting priorities, and being real. Living real life yourself. Doing these things creates an environment where children can safely and confidently come into a relationship with the God who created them. It's very important work. Now, this is a brief overview of the safety training, so please refer to your volunteer handbook for the full breakdown. We're just going to hit a few of the key moments for this particular training. First off, the qualifications. Number 1, love God. Number 2, care about kids. Number 3, be committed to consistently investing and caring for the few that you have for a period of time. Number 4, complete and pass the application, background check, and interview process by your director. Okay, now for some expectations. Serve weekly and attend weekly. This means that leadership expects you to serve one service and attend another service. Show up on time, like 20 minutes before service starts. Come prepared to teach, reviewing the material before you arrive, even if it's just the leader videos, so that you're ready. Connect with your director about monthly and meet with them every 6 months. And then, of course, attend the appropriate training events and meetings whenever you possibly can. Now for some of the more nitty-gritty found in the Family Ministry Covenant and Policies and Procedures sections of your handbook. First off is going to be sexual behavior. We believe that sex was created by God as an expression of intimacy within the context of marriage. Volunteers who embrace a lifestyle that contradicts this teaching will find themselves having to pretend to be something that they're not and believe something that they don't. To prevent you from a potentially awkward situation, we may ask you not to serve for the following reasons. If you are involved in a sexual relationship and not married, or if you are currently living with someone of the opposite sex and not married, or if you are married and you currently are involved in a sexual relationship outside of that marriage. Now, regarding substance behavior, if you have a history of alcohol or drug abuse, this might be something that God uses in a positive way to impact the future of the next generation down the road. However, we'd love to talk with you further about your story and how it can impact the children and students in our ministry. We have the following guidelines that will determine your volunteer placement and a few reasons why we may ask you not to serve at this time. 1, if you've been arrested or convicted of an alcohol or drug-related offense in the past 12 months. Or if you are currently being treated for the alcohol or drug abuse. Or if you've used any illegal substances in the past 12 months. Or if consuming alcohol to the point of being unable to drive legally is a part of your regular lifestyle. As the church, we can help you through these issues if one of them applies to you, but we just may not ask you to serve. Now some policies and procedures. First is check-in and dismissal, and this one's really important. Make sure each child in your group has gone through the official check-in process and has a name tag sticker. At pickup time, when the parents or guardians enter the room, every tag must be checked to ensure that the codes on the stickers match. The parents will have the parent code with just the code, the kids will have it on their name tag. Never release a child to an adult who does not have a sticker. Ask the hall coordinator or director to assist you if the tag is lost. Restrooms. Never go into the bathroom alone with a child. If they need help, bring another adult with you. Men are not allowed to physically assist in the bathroom or change diapers at all, but they can be the second pair of eyes at the door while a woman physically assists if needed. If they are old enough to go in by themselves, wait for them outside. Children are not allowed to sit in the laps or legs of volunteers. Even if it's your own child and a parent that doesn't know looks in, it may raise some suspicion. Also, no tickling is permitted. Allergies. Be aware of the allergy of your few, especially peanut allergies. During group times, when you're giving out food, double check with each student to make sure that they aren't allergic to anything that you may be giving out. Now for some discipline. If you have a child who's not following the guidelines that you've put in place, try redirecting the child's behavior. Talk with the child about behavior, give them 3 appropriate behavior options that they can do instead. You may also assign the child away from the group for one activity to encourage the following rules. However, make sure to not publicly humiliate the child. Explain the natural consequences to inappropriate behavior. And if that doesn't work, please contact the coach or director so that they can handle the situation and pull them from the small group for a good talk. Next is our fire evacuation plan. Be aware of the fire evacuation map that is posted by the door of each classroom. When evacuating, have kids line up in 2 lines so that they have a buddy. This allows for shorter lines and helps make sure that the buddy does not get lost. Rally point is the pavilion right outside of the main building. Do not allow any parent to pick up their child until a director has given permission. This allows for a full child count and full clearing of the building before we release the children to the parents. Now, lost child procedure. Should any child get lost after they've been dropped off, report it immediately to the director or coach. Pass your remaining small group leader over to another small group leader in the room and assist the director in locating the child. Do your best to describe what the child is wearing and let the staff and leading volunteers know exactly what to look for. Now for diaper changing policies. Make sure to wear gloves and sanitize the changing area. Make sure other adults are around during the process and let the parents know that they have been changed. Only women can assist with diaper change and bathroom needs. Regarding social behavior. The kids and/or the parents of the kids in your groups will definitely visit your social media pages as you build relationships with them. We think that social media can be a great way to connect with your few outside of the regular Sunday services. However, that also means that they're able to see everything that you post because it's public. Please leverage your social media in a group in a positive way. Be mindful of the guidelines as we may ask you not to serve for the following reasons. Things like if you have inappropriate language on a regular basis or include bullying or hurtful language, or if you post pictures of yourself in revealing clothes. Thank you guys for attending this training. Get with your director or coach and see what the next steps are for you.